Welcome today, friends, to Not Much Time 33 Outdoors. Just taking a little hike here. This is the Avon Trail. This is the Queen Elizabeth Loop. I've never been here before, so what you're seeing is what I'm seeing for the first time. There's a little sign there. Picture of Queen Elizabeth. Says 3.2 kilometers. That's her at her home, I guess, where she used to like to be by herself and walk the trails. I'm not sure what we're going to see, but let's give it a try. Thanks for coming. They just opened this loop in 2023, so I found out about it last winter and I thought I would give it a try this year. When the weather got a little nicer. A little white rock there. Looks like they're going to keep us under the trees a bit here. Look at the size of those roots. That's actually not a root, that's a vine. A little bit soft on the feet, but that's okay. I didn't bring any bug spray or anything. I just said to myself today, I'm done cutting the grass, I'm going for a walk. I looked this trail up and I started looking for it. I was actually quite a ways from here looking for it, but I was wrong. Now I see it. Try to keep you out of the sun. On my left, there's a cornfield. Stalks are about maybe 14 or 15 inches tall. Before it's done, it could be almost 9 feet. I guess we got to go back up. They said it was very uneven and a walking stick would be good here. I'll just be careful. If I go down, you'll go down with me and we'll have a little bit of a laugh if I'm not crying from hurt and pain. Yeah, look at those vines. This one's been cut off. They say if you cut those vines, you can get a drink out of them. Water will pour out of them. You can gather it and drink it. I've never tried it. They're easy to cut through. I found that out. A friend wanted me to help them clean some trees and stuff out of their yard, and they told me to cut one of those vines once. I'm like that. I pick rocks up and I look at them. I look for fossils. There's a pile of rocks there from farmer's field. Enjoying this trail, you're on private land. Please respect landowners' wishes. Stay on the trail. avontrail.ca. Looks like I forgot my microphone again, so I'll have to speak a little louder. Never even thought of it when I left home. I guess I left in quite a hurry, wanting to just get out there. Got my boots on and looked at my two dogs sitting there. They knew I was up to something, but I said, I gotta leave you home. Away I went. Just heard a bird or something moving in the trees. I saw a nice deer today. He was walking in the river closer to my house. I spotted him when I was driving down beside the river. Used my phone to get a video of him, but you have to draw it in closer with your phone to really get a good look at him or her. Well, we've come uphill quite a bit. I didn't realize it. I knew I was going uphill, but not that fast. So this is a loop. It should bring me right back to the car as far as I know. Close to it where I parked. Nice forest here on our right. Cornfield on our left. See something out in the field over there. I'm not sure what it is. I can't zoom this GoPro in. It's not moving, so maybe it's just, I don't know, garbage or something. Oh yeah, it is moving. It might be a turkey buzzard or a wild turkey, now that I see it. Look at this rock here. See the different layers of it. Water wore it off, I guess, over time. I don't know if you guys can see those. So it looks like we can go this way or this way. This must be the loop part. So what I do is I'll go this way and come back. See what happens. Make a right. hole in the ground. Not sure what's down there. Enjoying this trail? You are on private land. Please respect landowners' wishes. Stay on the trail. Good reminder. Lots of birds in here making noise. The tangled webs of vines. Looks like we might go out in a field here. See what happens. Supposed to take a left here. We'll be right around where we saw those birds. They're probably likely way gone by now. Well, I hope you can hear me. Try to speak up a little bit. Got a broken tree here. Big rocks. if you look around in the shadows. Well, if you want tranquility, this is a good place to come. I think I'm the only one here. I hear something moving. We might see a deer. There's a big old tree right there. For the most part, it's fallen down on the ground. Parts of it here. See some steel over on that downed tree right there. Thought maybe it was a trap for a minute. We'll go this way. I'm not sure what that is. I'm supposed to stay on the trail so I can't get any closer. Oh, there's a tree stand. There's that field we've come around. We've come all the way around it. The birds were out down here somewhere. I'll lift it up in case you can see something. Big old maple tree here. Beautiful place to be. I'm glad I found it. I don't know if we're going to end up going down in there. I see another tree stand down in there. take a right. It's always nice when you find a new trail. The first time on a new trail is quite interesting. Sometimes it takes you 3 or 4 times on a trail to appreciate everything. This is one that's in the shade for the most part. So far anyway. Well, here I am. I'm being quiet again. Big cornfield. It goes all over the place. That's been cut down. I don't know if it fell there and they cut it. I think my wife and daughter are going to like this trail. Deer tracks. I mentioned I saw another deer stand, but down in here, but I don't see it since I've gotten down in it. Must have walked past it and not seen it. Bark off of a tree. Maybe this one here. That looks like an old beech tree. Definitely looks like we turned around heading back the way we came in. Well, I'd just like to thank the people that put this trail together, and owner of the land. Thank you. You made my day. Bird's been pecking away at that for something. That there is part of that big tree up there. That was a big one at one time. Looks like we have a little bit of a stairway here. Somebody did some work for us. That was nice of them. I'm winded a bit. I'm not in the best shape anymore. But I'm not going to let that stop me. That was me breaking that branch. stepped on it with one foot and broke it with the other. Big old tree. I can hear an airplane. I don't know if he's spraying farmers' fields with chemicals or whatever they do. Here's a big rock. Well, this was a nice hike. Caught my breath for the most part. On our way back out. Still a ways to go, but a squirrel in the tree bouncing the branches around made me wonder for a minute there. Big mansion over there on the hill, way over there. That just sounds like a glider actually, up there flying around above a big tree here. We're kind of like tracing that cornfield back. I think we can follow that cornfield all the way back to the car, if I remember right. Says to go this way. Well, friends, soon this will be over. Thanks for coming with me. This is not much time, 33 outdoors. I like to go in the outdoors exploring. I like to even go out at nighttime and explore the forests and the fields at night. Sometimes it's a little scary, but I've never had any trouble yet. But I just love to be in the outdoors, and I hope if some May apple. I hope that if you can't get in the outdoors, this might be a help to you. Thanks for coming along. I'll keep you going with me for a bit here, because I'm not sure when I'm gonna leave the forest for sure. Being my first time here. There's that hole in the ground I saw when we first came in. Be nice if you guys could spot a deer for me. Point it out to me. Well, there's been enough people on this trail to keep it down for the most part. Yeah, it looks like there's a loop that goes that way. I went straight last time. Next time I come, I'm going that way. A giant hogweed ahead of us. I'll just go and read. No, I don't think we're supposed to go that way. Go this way. Thought maybe that sign had something to tell me. We were way over there at one time. We walked around the cornfield, kinda, down and around through the bush. I called that plant back there Mayflower, but it's really May apple. I think I called it Mayflower, but it's May apple. Has a little fruit on it. Birds and stuff can eat it, but I do not recommend it. People that know what they're doing make jams out of it, I hear, but I'm going to stay away from it. Well, we're just beside a field again, and we're on the edge of the forest, making our way back. I hope you enjoyed the little hike. It was probably just under 3 kilometers, I think the sign said. big vines. Some of them fool you, they look like trees. I think in a second here we're going to have fields on both sides of us. We're going to be just walking in some small brush between two fields. Guess I better get home before people wonder where I am. I know they weren't home when I left, but they'll come back and wonder where I am. I left a trail map out on the counter so they'll know that I went somewhere on a trail. I took a look at it trying to find this place, but I couldn't find it. The map was printed before this was big cornfield. Map was printed before this trail was opened up in 2023. Inside that rock there. Alright friends, we're just about to the edge of the forest where we're almost walking in the field. I don't know if you want to come along with me yet. If you do, well hang on, keep watching. If not, thanks for being here. Please come back again. I try to be a little tranquil. I don't try to be too rowdy. We're going back in if you stayed. Going back in the little trail here in the bushes. Got a fence on this side, on my left. It's a lot of work to open up a trail and to keep it going and keep people interested. They do a lot of work. And we're always so grateful to the landowners for letting us explore their property. Enjoying nature. Well, I just about went down, but I made it. Wouldn't be the first time I went down. Little birds above me. That was the Elizabeth Loop. The Elizabeth Loop, 3.2 kilometers from that point. I'm pretty sure I read that he named it after the Queen in honor of her. That was nice of him. Okay, I'll take you a little gander at the field. That's the end of the show. That's a wrap, folks. Thanks for coming. Have a great and enjoyable day, and God bless. Take care.